Beautiful Anonymous changes each week. It defies genres and expectations. For example, our most recent episode, I talked to a woman who survived a murder attempt by her own son. But just the week before that, we just talked the whole time about Star Trek. We've had other recent episodes about sexting in languages that are not your first language, or what it's like to get weight loss surgery. It's unpredictable, it's real, it's honest, it's raw. Get Beautiful Anonymous wherever you listen to podcasts.
So last week we talked about altars, and I mentioned that I got my altar cloth and this really beautiful goddess cloth to wrap my tarot cards in from this great Etsy store, Magical Time. And the store reached out, and because they love the community and the podcast so much, they wanted to offer our listeners a special discount. For the month of September only, all of our listeners are able to get 10% off everything in the store using the code WitchCastPodcast. That's WitchCastPodcast, all one word, all caps, at checkout on either their store on Etsy or on the website at magicaltime.com. That's magical with a K and time like the herb.
I do love Sondheim.
As everything else.
Have you seen this is a total segue. Have you seen Documentary Now?
Yes.
Have you
I haven't seen the Sondheim episode yet. No, I've heard it's fantastic. It's not Sondheim, but it's Sondheim. You know?
Dying. Oh, it's absolutely making fun of Sondheim's company. Documentary. It like legit called, even like in the bio on IMDb says that that's what it was.
Yeah.
But it's Matt's favorite episode of Documentary Now, and I'm like, do you realize how like what deep cut musical theater jokes are going on in this episode? And the fact that you love it like makes me love you even more.
Do you understand the depth of this?
John Mulaney's writing just really shines.
I know. He's very good.
It's so good.
He's very good. It's very frustrating.
God bless John Mulaney.
Yeah,
he's great.
So speaking of being jealous of other people,
welcome to Witchcast. Yeah.
Cause it's Witchcast.
That's Emily.
That's Kate.
Yeah, and we're your hosts.
We're your hosts of Witchcast.
We're
Welcome.
the Witchcast podcast hosts.
Yeah. Today we're doing another minisode.
Yeah.
We're back for more, baby.
Yeah, season 2. It's very soon.
It's happening. Next week will be the first episode.
Emily's winking.
I'm winking dramatically.
I know. I was thinking like, don't make promises. Don't write checks we don't know if we can cash yet.
We can cash. We'll figure it out. Even if it's just the two of us, but officially doing a season.
No, we should.
I'm going to cut me saying that, but just between you and me.
Yeah. No, we'll be back
next week. Next week we'll be back with season 2.
Season 2,
the first episode of season 2. But before that, we're talking a little minisode. Today we wanted to just talk to you about some spells, like a basic money spell.
Yeah, we want to walk you through some,
or like a bounty spell.
Yeah,
wealth
prosperity,
spell. Prosperity. That's
good
a really good
fortune.
Yeah.
So we've talked about spells and potions in our episode with Rowan Rivers, which definitely go listen. Growing and Grivers. No. Cut that. No.
You keep trying to make the same joke and then telling me to cut it.
It's never gonna happen.
So welcome to Witchcast.
Yeah, welcome to Witchcast.
Today we're talking spells.
Yeah.
Specifically one kind of spell. We're going to talk about money spells.
Yeah, good fortune, prosperity, good luck, go
bounty,
get that job.
Success.
Yeah. That's a really popular spell. It's kind of the first one that always pops up in any Google search.
Yeah.
It's the one that I feel like I've done the most.
Probably, yeah. It's probably the first and maybe only one that I've done just on my own for myself.
Yeah. Also, I think karmically it's a really nice kind of
like a true spell kind of situation.
Right. I think it's nice to like everyone can use more abundance in their life. Everyone can use more money, and it's not so much of like a greedy. I don't view it as a greedy thing at all. It's just
I feel like it's one of those spells that, and correct me if I'm wrong, witches out there, but I feel like it's one of those spells that doesn't have a lot of like karmic backlash.
I don't think so.
It's just the kind of thing where you're like, hey world, I need more.
Yeah. It's like
you're asking, and if it delivers, great,
Exactly. And you're just kind of trying to keep those channels open and allow that stuff, that good green stuff to keep coming into your life.
I feel like this is something we've talked about in the past, and I don't remember if I've cut it out of other episodes or not, but that like this is the kind of spell that's actually backed up well by like psychological research too, is trying, like, just thinking positively and trying to manifest more money into your life is actually proven to have like a positive effect, even if it's just how it affects you psychologically and then how you move about the world and like respond to opportunities and that kind of thing.
Right.
If you want to look at it that way, which you don't have to because it's also magic and that's way more fun.
Yeah.
But even if you feel less open-minded about magic, which you're wrong, and why are you listening to this podcast? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Stay,
why are
I love
here?
you.
But welcome.
No, but like even if you're a little skeptical about whatever spells and trying to do a spell, which welcome, we're just talking through it. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's it has like a basis in what is widely accepted as science.
Right, exactly. And I think, like we've said this so many times, magic to me is really just about channeling your energies. It's about manifesting your needs and desires and wants in a practical way, in a way that helps you focus in on what you want and clarify and distill what it is that you want, and then kind of put that out into the world and take the steps needed to then make that happen. You can't just sit in your home all day doing money spells and expect to win the lottery. It's about asking for what you want and need.
Yeah,
and
it's asking for like the
it.
power, clarity, and like, there's a word I'm missing. Wait, I had it. I don't know. It's about asking for like the power and clarity to go out in the world and actually like work towards what you want.
And I think also too, like the vision, like the openness of mind to be able to see opportunities that doors that you might not have been so open to before, right? It's about saying, okay, I want this, therefore I am now going to be actively looking for these kind of opportunities that are going to be bringing in luck, fortune, money, etc., good work.
Yeah, being on the lookout and saying yes when it comes to
you. And whereas if you were to think completely negatively of like, I'm never going to get this job, I'm never going to have money, I'm always going to be broke, you might not be you're going to be looking down, right? You're not going to be so aware of opportunities that could bring
and also like
way.
The negative vibe you're putting out there is going to make people less likely to hire you.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're like excited and open and fun, maybe people will like you more.
I totally.
Oh, what a weird thing to say, but you know what I mean.
Oh, I totally think so.
So like in an interview situation.
Yes. If someone goes into an interview or any kind of situation where they're up against something and they don't believe that they deserve it or should have it, like that comes across reads. And then why would the interviewee or the casting director or whoever, the boss, like why would they give you that raise? Why would they give you that job,
right,
if you don't think you even deserve it? You know? And it sabotages it's self-sabotage, right? It sabotages your performance, it sabotages that interview or that audition or whatever it is.
And it's also like, I mean, you have to work with, if you choose someone to hire or cast or whatever, you have to work with that person every day. You're gonna want to work with the person that seems more like like work withable, and like friendly,
exactly. No, you
open to it and like excited for the opportunity, and wants it. And
that's such a big part of life. That's why I love witchcraft, though, and that's why I love spellcasting, because I believe it gives me a physical practice to actually change my emotions, to switch my mind, like my frame of mind, and really kind of focus in on what it is and feel empowered so that I can walk away, instead of feeling really negative and helpless, feeling like, oh no, I can actually do something about this.
It gives you back a sense of control in a chaotic
world.
In a chaotic and difficult world, it's about just having that little sense of control.
Yes.
Even if it's just a sense of it.
Exactly.
Just a whiff on the air.
I think it's great. I think it's so important. And I honestly, I do money spells and job spells and good luck spells quite a bit. Mm-hmm. Not a ton, but like when I really need it, or for or for my partner or for my friends who really need it, and they've always worked. Like it's always something has worked out.
Yeah, didn't you say you were talking about before we started recording that one of the first spells that you did was this, and like you were down and out after college? Yes. Wait, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah,
so
okay? No, please. I was like, I graduated in 2009, right after the recession.
Yeah, like literally dead in the middle of it.
I was trying, and I had worked since I was like 13, so I had like a decent like part-time resume and I was trying to just find even a fucking like entry level kind of anything job. And I was looking for months and could not find anything. And like student loans were about to kick in, and I was like eating saltines and ketchup for dinner. I was like super, super broke and really scared. And so I went to Enchantments, our store that we talk about all the time in East Village, got a green money candle and talked to Rowan, our guest from the Spells and Potion episode. And he was like, face north, burn this on Sunday and burn it all the way down.
Yeah.
And so I did that and just kind of meditated with the candle for a bit and then went and left and like went to go watch TV, let it burn all the way down. But like a day later found $20 that I had forgotten about, like in an old birthday card that my grandma left me, which is what I desperately needed at the time to like eat.
Right.
And then like a week later got a full-time job.
So great.
Yeah. And then after that, just like had never been basically out of work since.
Yeah.
And like well, I temped, but that was by choice.
But I mean, that's still like, that's not out of work.
Yeah.
That's like working, but in a different way.
Exactly. So
anyway, so money spells.
Money spells.
They're important.
Yeah.
Even for people that have jobs, they can be important.
Yeah. I mean, it could be even like if you are going in to talk to your boss about a raise.
Yeah.
And you're nervous about it and you want to kind of do something to manifest some good luck and confidence.
Yeah.
Or if
you need like help with your self-control to like, or not like self-control, but help with your
spending habits.
Yeah. Like you need to like save better and you need something to like feel more committed to that.
You feel kind of overrun with debt and you want to kind of feel a little more free and not so bogged down.
Is this starting to sound like a commercial? Perhaps you need spells.
Yeah. Try magic.
Call 1-800-WITCH. Bitch. That's WIIITC.
I was going to say that's not enough numbers.
Witch.
Oh my gosh. Please don't call that number. I don't think it exists.
No, or if it is, it does not call us. That's for
let
sure.
us know what that number goes to. No. But I think there's so many different ways that these spells can be used. And we're going to just kind of talk through a few different ways to go about it. And that hopefully then you feel empowered to practice. And also if you are a practicing witch and you have a different way, please let us know.
Yeah.
So money spells. I like to typically do a candle spell. I think that's a really nice basic one. Candle magic to me, I've always been really drawn to. I'm a fire sign and that's it's a really easy kind of, you're like, get a candle, do some stuff to it, light it.
It feels witchy.
Burn it down.
It's easy to get the materials for.
Right.
It feels serious enough. Like sometimes you see a spell and it's like, it probably would work just as well, but it just doesn't feel right to you.
Yeah.
I think just go with your gut. Like, Like
totally.
I was saying to Kate before we started recording that there's a lot of them that say like to write things on money, and I just can't. I just can't do it. I just can't bring myself to do it.
You don't feel like breaking the law, don't do it.
Yeah.
The police is like, open up. We know you're writing incantations on that dollar bill.
Can you imagine? Ooh boy. But also in researching for this episode, I found some other spells that I'd love to try that are money spells. But I've also only ever done write stuff on a green candle and burn it down, basically.
Yeah. So that one, yeah. So going back to how you do that, typically for money or, material luck, green candles are always nice. You can use a white candle or, any kind of candle you can find, but typically, traditionally, a green candle is great. And you can I love these little chime candles. They're real small. You can get little holders from them. They burn very quickly, which is nice. Because pillar candles, those big ones, tend to burn really long, or take a long time to burn all the way down.
And at least the way we do it, you want the candle to burn all the way down to the bottom.
So
I like
good
it.
To have one it feels good when it burns all the way down. It feels complete. It's like going to the gym. It's like you didn't just do 1 rep, you did 10,
Yeah.
And then I like to inscribe something on the candle, usually like money signs, or you can write in what you want. Sometimes I use a crystal to actually write that stuff on the candle, or you can use
This is a funny thing, but I've always done it, including that you have to write your name.
Yes. No, that's very common too. Yeah. You can write your name. You can write your sign, your like sun sign, or like your horoscope symbols.
Yeah, make sure they get the right one.
Yeah. Exactly. You can carve whatever you'd like into it. But again, it's just about reinforcing what it is that you want, right?
Yeah.
And then I also like to anoint the candle with some sort of oil. So I was looking up, because I have a money draw oil that I got from Rowan, which you can also get, you can buy from him on his River Witch shop on Instagram. And he also has an Etsy shop. But other, oils and herbs that you can use is cinnamon. Just be careful because it can burn.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard cinnamon, but I've never had cinnamon essential oil because I'm a little afraid of it.
Yeah. Well, you can use cinnamon powder. You can use cinnamon, herb oil. You can use actual cinnamon herbs.
Yeah.
Or you can use basil, ginger, lemon balm, nutmeg, patchouli.
Yeah, patchouli is the one.
Patchouli's easy. Yeah.
Because who doesn't like a little patchouli?
Exactly.
I know people complain about it, but I love the smell of patchouli.
I like it. And moderation. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, not all the time forever on everything, but
Also, sage is always a good one.
Yeah, Mama loves to burn some sage. In this case, Mama is me.
Yeah. I love sage as well. I think it's always a nice one. And there's a tonka bouquet, which I'm not familiar with, quite honestly. But I'm looking at the websites. I'm looking these up, by the way. Harry's World and Clary's Sage Herbarium.com. And also originalbotanical.com. I'm kind of pulling info from all of these websites. But yeah, so there's a lot of different oils, but you can use whatever oil you like to anoint the candle before you light it.
Mm-hmm. One thing that I learned relatively recently that is important to note when we're talking about essential oils is that some of them are very flammable and very dangerous.
Okay,
so
good point.
If you're putting it on your skin, just so you have a heads up, it can be very flammable, so be very careful.
Yes.
They
also, and when we say anoint the candle, I like to just put a little bit on my
so in this
finger
case it's on a candle, but like sometimes it'll say like put it on you.
Right.
Just maybe don't.
Be
Be careful.
Or dilute it too. Like there's you can use like a base oil, like coconut oil or olive oil or sapphire oil or safflower oil or sunflower oil. And
sapphire oil is much more difficult to get.
Just put a couple drops of the essential oil in the base oil, mix that up together, and then you have a little bit safer of an oil if you want to use it on your skin. But also do your research, look up and do maybe an allergy test. You just gotta be careful.
Yeah. Just be careful out there. We care about you.
Yeah, these are highly concentrated.
Google everything. We try to Google as much as we can for you, but know that you should do more Googling also.
Yes. But I like to just rub it on the candle, just a tiny bit, just a drop. And then I, of course, put in a holder. Pro tip, life hack, use a plate or something underneath the holder because your candle's going to probably make a mess unless it's a pillar candle in a glass, jar. My candle wax always gets everywhere.
Yeah. Candle wax just loves to travel.
Yeah. And it's fairly easy to clean up once it's dried and cooled, but just get it
Save yourself the trouble.
Yeah. And so I like to meditate over the candle, ask for what I need or want, be really specific. Sometimes it's nice to write it down. There's also different spells you can physically say out loud.
Yeah. Do you have a specific chant or do you just kind of like make it up?
I just make it up. Yeah. I just say what I'm looking for or need. And I usually, sometimes if I have more time, I'll do like an actual whole like casting of a circle and call upon the god and goddess and the elements and ask for their help in manifesting whatever it is that I need. Sometimes I'm just like, please help this conversation go well tomorrow. Or
I feel like I have a tendency to like get nervous about even like when I'm doing yoga videos and they're like, now say namaste out loud and I'm alone in my apartment. I'll be like,
really? Oh,
I don't know why. I think it's because our walls are so thin that I get very like self-conscious when I'm home alone. So yeah, I have a hard time. Like I almost prefer like if someone tells me what to say because otherwise I'm like, so hi. Here's the thing.
Listen,
I am looking for more money. And then I just feel silly. So I like to look up like a little something to say, even if it's just like the start and end, or like you just get like a good like calling on the elements.
Yes. But yeah, I tend to say whatever it is. But you also don't have to even say anything out loud. If you like share
or that's where I meant to go with that, is that sometimes like I'll do little meditations and stuff that are like I was telling you, like I'll sort of like mentally close all the windows if I get the heebie-jeebies.
Yes.
Like if I feel like something
which I love.
bad is coming for me, I'll like picture a light or light a candle or like a light coming out of me. And then just the doors and windows being shut.
I love that
so
image
that people
so
know
much.
They're not allowed to, or bad things. No, they're not allowed to come in for me.
Yes, no bad things. Keep out. I love that. I think that's beautiful. And I think, again, it's about meditation. It's about energy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think whatever works best for you.
Yeah. And that's just a silent one. Like I'll just close my eyes and just picture it.
Yeah.
And
and that's the thing too. You don't even have to think physical words. You can just picture what it is that you're wanting, right?
Yeah.
That you need. And I like to, and I think staring, like candle meditation is really nice because I love staring at a flame. I don't know about you, but like
I light candles just for everything all the time. Any
so
excuse
soothing.
To light a candle.
Yeah. And so just like I like to kind of take my hands, and you can't see this, listeners, but I'm putting them around the microphone and like kind of cup them around the flame and like kind of send my energy into the candle of what it is that I want.
Yeah.
And then I sit with it for a bit, and either then, kind of drink some water, drink some wine and walk away, ground my energy, and let the candle continue burn all the way down, or I snuff it for now and then go back to it later. depending on what is the most safe
Yeah.
to do. I don't recommend sleeping and letting candles burn. I don't
Nope.
recommend leaving the room or leaving the home while candles are burning.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you about the time that I accidentally left a candle burning in the living room and I woke up because I thought a voice was going, Emily, Emily, Emily. And I woke up and I was like, holy fuck, because I thought someone was in the room. And I went out and I still had a candle burning in the living room and it really freaked me out.
No, you did not tell me that story. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was not in this apartment. That was an old apartment. But yeah.
There was definitely someone telling you, oh my God, you are so psychic. You are-
I was really freaked out because I
So
thought someone was
intuitive.
like living in my ceiling. I was like, I've seen too much Criminal Minds, so I was like, there was a man living in the ceiling. We have to move out.
No, I think it was like the spirits or energy or something was telling you.
I don't
like,
know what it was.
It was
but
your
just like,
witchiness that was
my
like
brain or whatever it was. But like I woke up like with a start and it was very
That's
freaky.
crazy. That is so cool. Okay, so other money spells that you can do, other things you can do to bring in more money or good luck or fortune.
Oh my God. I saw so many fun different spells on the internet in looking this up. One of the ones I loved is from Llewellyn. Like LLEWELLYN or whatever that
The
is.
popular witch store. They
Yeah.
publish a lot of tarot cards.
They publish books also,
And
right?
books.
That's why I've heard of them. I think they're publishing Durgadas's book, aren't they?
Yes.
Yes.
Which is a big deal.
Yes.
Please
big
go
deal.
check him out. He was our astrology episode guest.
Yeah, and very fascinating person who I would love to have back to talk
Yeah,
more
he's
about
great. He's so
astrology.
great. He's so smart. He's so smart.
He's so smart. Anyway, sidetracked. So Llewellyn has one that's like a Thursday Jupiter like bounty ritual, basically.
I
Let
love
me
that.
look up the actual name that they have for it.
And
Jupiter bounty spell,
Nice.
and it's for Thursdays specifically.
which is when this podcast comes out.
yeah,
So you can do it today.
if you want to, you can do it today. So for that day, or when you're doing this, the color of the day is violet. The incense of the day is evergreen for them.
Love
them.
it.
But they, that's not part of the spell. It's just so you know if you want to incorporate those in some way into your
I love
spell
that.
practice. But the spell is just this: bake a batch of cornbread muffins from your favorite recipe, and then say out loud. After they've cooled enough to handle, you hold them up while they're still warm and say, just some of them, and hold them up while they're still warm and say, harvest time is near at hand, bring me bounty from the land, like these corn cakes round in gold, bring me wealth that I can hold. And then give half of the cornbread away and keep half for yourself, because the generosity helps spread the wealth that you seek.
I love that. I love that so much.
Isn't
on
that the
so
best
many
spell?
levels. I'm going to do that.
I know. I was
I'm
like,
definitely
this
going
is
to.
great.
Will you send me that, please?
Yeah, I
That's
will.
so good. Side note, Jupiter is Sagittarius's planet, and violet is my favorite color, and Thursday is my
Oh.
favorite day of the week.
This is your perfect spell then.
And I also like the smell of pine trees. I'm cool with that. So yeah, send it to me.
And I'm okay with pine.
I'm okay with pine trees. No, I want to do that spell. That sounds so
I'm
good.
texting
Plus,
it
you
to you
get to
right
eat corn cakes.
I know, right? It's great because you also get cornbread muffins out of it. Or cornbread
I
muffins out
love
of it.
that. I love that. I also really love spells and rituals that involve that kind of stuff of like making something or eating something, imbibing, drinking. Like, I think that's
I'm very
feels very
into-
tangible
I
to
said
me.
this in our altar episode last week, but like I'm very into anything with a snack.
Yeah.
Like
cakes and
the
ale.
ales and cakes thing. Yeah, that appeals to me on such a visceral
Yeah,
level.
that's so
I think that's
cool.
why when I saw this spell, I was like, "Oh fuck, that's great!"
Yeah.
because it's like making a snack.
I love it. I love that so much. I didn't
Um,
realize that was the full extent of the spell.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
And I love the giving away too. You give what you receive, right? And
Right.
like you receive what you get, and the generosity totally, I think.
yeah, and giving half of it away and keeping half of it for yourself. It's like that balance between like
Yes.
caring for yourself and caring for others.
I think that's beautiful. What
Cool
a nice
symbology.
spell. Good job,
Yeah.
Llewellyn.
I'm really into it.
Another kind of spell that you can also do for money, you can write something on, like we said briefly, on paper or on actual money. Again, we're not condoning breaking the law, depending on where you're listening.
Right.
I know in America you're not technically allowed to destroy or
Deface or
deface any
whatever.
kind of.
Yeah, so don't do that here.
But I do like writing, wink. I do like writing intentions on paper, and then like folding up that paper. You can put it then in after you can like burn a candle over it or kind of anoint it with oil or incense, and then fold it up, put it in your wallet. Keep it in your wallet, walk around with it.
Hey.
Something that I did for my boyfriend while he was looking for a job, I gave him a piece of green fluorite and a piece of citrine. Those two crystals tend to bring a lot of abundance and wealth into your life, and he carries them around with him. Not to blow up his spot, but he carries them around with his wallet all the time.
Nice.
And he did get a new job. So
there you go.
yeah, it's just also nice. Again, it makes you, like any kind of palm stone, like we talked about this with crystals, like having something that you know is there, like a talisman of some sort, a lucky rabbit's foot, right? Like it makes you feel good. It's like, I have something tangible that's on my side.
Yeah, it's that same like magpie instinct that I feel like makes like making playlists really fun and that kind of thing. Is like it's just nice to know that it's there.
Yeah.
Like, and that you have it and it's like personal to you and it like gives you a certain feeling.
Like making playlists.
I don't know. That. Like for me that like that same kind of feeling. Or like having the punch card for a coffee shop you really like that like you like to be associated with. You know? You're like, yeah, that's a cool coffee shop. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I got that punch card.
Yes, I think it's exactly the same. No, to be fair, my new thing is getting my nails done, and you betcha I'm gonna get that $10 off when I get my 10th punch.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously the crystals are like a more powerful thing, but it's that feeling of like comfort and safety of like, you know.
And it's again, like we talked about in the spells and potion history, it's an amulet, it's a talisman, right? It's like that physical object that you're channeling your magic into that then you can carry with you throughout your day
and
it's
life. A reminder of who you are and what you want.
And it's a nice small thing that you can do. It's it's not like you have to do a big ritual all the time. You kind of prepare this thing and then you have it in your wallet.
Yeah.
And hopefully it brings more money to you.
Yeah.
Money. That's what I want. So you can look up different things to write down if you want to say a certain spell over it, or if you want to see, there's a lot of specific things you can do in terms of these spells. We're getting a lot of this info all over the internet, but you can also look up Exemplar. Again, we used that in our last episode
for the altar. Yeah. And they actually have some really cool money spells that I like. So they have a full moon money spell that I thought was really cool. And it's this. So it's you fill a cauldron or whatever you're using for your cauldron.
A little bowl.
Halfway with water. Mm-hmm. And you place a silver coin in the cauldron. And then you chant the words, "Lovely lady of the moon, bring to me your wealth quite soon. Fill my hands with silver and gold. All you can, my purse can hold." And repeat that chant 3 times. And then once you're finished, you pour the water onto the earth and keep the silver coin close to you. And that's it.
That's it. It's so easy. I love that. I'm definitely doing that in the next full moon.
Yeah.
I think it's also, I will say, going back to just spell casting in general, I do like repeating spells at least 3 times. I think it's, again, like meditation. It's about reinforcing and strengthening your vision and what it is that you want. So I think repeating is always really nice.
Yeah. And it's, whatever, if you want to say like formal chants, like what, some ones that are available online, or you can write your own.
Yeah.
Or you can just do, like Kate was talking about, just like talk, or earlier what Kate was saying about just like say what you want, you know?
You can also, do what Emily said of just not saying anything at all and just meditating silently.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like I like to say things out loud when I'm going for a bigger thing, but when it's just a little like meditation, like just wanting to like cleanse or ground or like, close the window.
Yeah.
Emotionally close the windows for a while.
Yeah.
Just like I need to be safe in my house for a while. Like I just need everything to go away.
Seriously.
Sometimes.
I'm going to do that when I get home.
Yeah.
And for me, I think it also depends on how you personally like to communicate. Like I'm a very verbal person. For me, it's hard for me to meditate silently because I get very distracted and kind of all over the place, scattered
like
with my
this,
thoughts.
I would do something out loud because I feel like that you have to like direct it.
Yeah, and speaking out loud just helps me crystallize my thoughts a little bit more.
Yeah.
But again, like if you don't live alone, or you don't live if you also like be safe, like, because something I will say too is that when I was first practicing, I used to go out into the park, like Fort Tryon Park at night, which I don't recommend anyone do. Emily's shaking her head emphatically. I used to do that alone, like go out and do spells at night in the woods. And the thing is like, you have to be really careful because like even though witch stuff is super trendy right now, you don't know how people are going to react. I definitely had some guy like scoping me out and like kept following me and like was trying to figure out.
And even
if
they're not about the witch thing, they're just like
it's just be
there
safe.
Are creeps out there.
Yeah, be safe. And some people are really against witches still. Some people are really against this whole practice. You don't want to endanger yourself. So be safe in whatever it is that you do, even if like putting a coin in a bowl of water by your bed at night, like thinking something nice and then taking that coin with you for the day.
Yeah.
Easy to do. No one would suspect a thing.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You can do that without being too conspicuous if you need to not be conspicuous about it.
Exactly.
What else?
I mean, I feel like that's
kind of it.
Yeah. As much as I think we should cover in this little mini episode, we'll go more into more detailed spells in the future. And please let us know if you have any spells that you want us to talk about
Yeah, like types of spells, or
Yeah.
if you have like a favorite way of doing a money spell that we didn't talk about.
Yeah,
I mean,
let
there's
us
so
know.
many
There's so
different
many
versions
ways
out there.
you
We
can
would
do-
love to hear your faves.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. There's like there's thread knotting. There's,
Yeah. Oh, that's a fun one.
yeah. There's and of course there are really detailed kind of specific spells of like this many candles and do it over these many nights.
Yeah,
at this
yeah. There
point
are
of
ones
the-
where it's like do it for 21 days or do it for 9 days. Or something
exactly.
like that.
This is just kind of a quick little dip your toe in the water of how you might want to look into doing a money or good fortune.
Yeah, these are
spell.
just some ideas. And yeah, and then like the setup is just like you can say something or not. Like you can if you want to like call on the elements in the god and goddess or whatever else or whoever you believe in.
Yes.
You want to call on the spirits of Prince and David Bowie.
Exactly. Whatever speaks to you. And like I was just gonna say, you can also just meditate. You can also just visualize you getting that promotion, visualize you getting that raise, visualize you getting a new job. When you send out your resume, just kind of close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, think a little, chant in your head 3 times of how you're going to get this job, and then press send. Just a little.
Give yourself a mantra.
Mindfulness.
You know?
Yeah. And then like we said earlier, this will sharpen your mind in a way that helps you be aware of opportunities you might not have been aware of, helps you channel exactly what it is that you want in your life, be more specific to.
Yeah, or it can, like just depends. But it helps, or it can help. It depends. It depends on you, it depends on your life. But like it can help. I like it. I think it's great. Yeah.
I think why not? Like what does it hurt?
Right.
Yeah.
Worst case scenario, you're just like setting an intention for your life.
Exactly.
You
And
know?
that's always a good thing. But please let us know if there's other money spells that you
we'll do them.
yeah, and
I'll
we'll do
do
them. Or if there's other stuff that you want us to cover. We're going to be back next week with season 2, which is very exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can always email us at witchcastpodcast@gmail.com. You can DM us and follow us on Instagram at witchcastpodcast. And also please rate, review, subscribe on iTunes. It really helps
Give us that sweet 5 stars.
Those
we want
5
it.
stars are it helps us be more searchable for people who are
it makes
interested
us more
in this.
visible, which is really
Totally
why we're asking.
Yeah, and also it makes us feel good too.
Yeah, it's also
Emotionally,
a way
we
to send good
appreciate
karma
it.
out into the world because we'll be very happy.
Yeah, exactly. So today, do you want to do the crystal deck?
Yes.
We haven't done this in a long time.
No, I know.
I think we only did this for Laura's episode,
I
for our
think you're
crystals
right.
episode. So this is my crystal deck, crystals, the stone deck. 78 crystals to energize your life. So this is a bit of a departure. It's not a traditional tarot deck. It's by Chronicle Books and Andrew Smart and Jason Weich, designed by Alice Chow. So it's just a bunch of crystals in card form, and it's a really fun way to learn more about crystals.
Yes. I'm very into this deck. It's also very like cute.
It's really pretty.
Like we talked about my Moon Power deck as being sort of Urban Outfitters. This is also that kind of like that vibe, that like goop Urban Outfitters.
Yeah,
like,
it's very,
except obviously both of these are much less commercial and not.
It's not.
evil corporations.
I did not get it from Urban Outfitters,
Right?
but it is very nicely designed. Like when I first opened it, all the card backgrounds are different colors, and it was in a rainbow.
Oh, pretty.
So like when you looked at the side, the cards were all in
so good.
It was so satisfying, and then of course I had to mix it up.
Yeah, you got to shuffle.
But it
But you know that's a possibility for the deck should you want to go back to that.
totally. It also has very pithy, funny. Like I think the descriptions are really fun.
Oh, cute! You know what? It's
They're
been so
little
long since I've seen the deck that
tongue in cheek.
I'm excited to like find out more.
This one just popped up on here, and I want to go with it because
pretty.
It's several little stones. Oh, and it's sapphire. So we'll post a picture of this on our Instagram. But it says, often blue but sometimes pink or yellow, sapphire, like ruby, is a variety of the mineral corundum. With its peacemaking force field of sparkle energy, sapphire protects the vulnerable and squishy stuff inside from judgmental people and their unsolicited BS.
Yes.
Who needs it? Students of ancient wisdom. That's us! Where to put it? On your right middle finger, the finger of Saturn, Sapphire's associated planet. When to use it? When resentments are doing more damage to you than those you're holding them against. I feel red. Enlist Sapphire to call forth that old soul that resides within, i.e. the wisest part of you who couldn't possibly care less what anybody else thinks of you. Find your tranquil place.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. Can I look at it?
Yes, please. There you go. Yeah, I like it a lot. I feel like that was very apt card to draw.
Like it's coming at us. Find your tranquil place. corundum.
I don't know what a corundum is, but
I hear it's a mineral that makes sapphires and rubies.
But
When
also, I
used.
will say, in terms of the money spells like we were talking about, crystals are a great way to incorporate more power into those. Like I said earlier, green fluorite, citrine is really nice.
Yeah. Anything green, I feel like, is good for a money spell, right?
Yeah,
Basically.
I would say so. I mean, I don't know if that's like exclusively.
No, not like 100%, but
But also, green aventurine, not fluorite. Sorry, green aventurine is the one I gave Matt, and that's really good for money. I always get fluorine and aventurine mixed up because they're kind of similar in terms of like look. But green aventurine is very, really useful to attract wealth. Malachite is also good for trying to connect with influential people or tiger's eye is also a big one I like to use. We drew that.
yeah,
I think
I used to
the
have
Crystal
a tiger's
episode.
eye a million years ago that I really liked, and I don't know what happened to it, but I think about it a lot. That stone is like somewhere in my parents' house.
It's a great stone. I have several. But yeah, I love tiger's eye, and that it's said to hold the energy of a tiger and increase wealth, protection, luck, and divination. So tiger's eye is very good as well. So yeah, definitely.
I love how I'm just saying random things. I'm like, anything green is good for a money spell. You're like, no.
I don't think you're wrong though. I
because they
don't
always
know
say
if you're
green
right.
things. Like it's like
Yes.
a green string, a
Right.
green candle,
Right.
a gold coin. I guess.
I'm
or
sure
like a silver
there's
coin,
got to
but-
be some kind of in like the
I'm sure there's like
echelon of crystal knowledge. There's like got to be some exception to that.
yeah.
but
I'm sure that's true.
From the top
And it's
of my
not like all, like the things that are for money aren't all green.
right.
That-
It's like
it doesn't
square
work in the other
rectangle
direction.
thing. Not all rectangles are squares,
Right.
or not all squares are rectangles.
Not all rectangles are squares.
And whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't take geometry. Okay. Well, so we'll be back with season 2, and like I said, hit us up, show us some love,
Yeah.
and until next time.
Hex yeah.
Hex yeah! Oh, I didn't say it at the same time.
Oh, sorry. Do you want to do it again?
No, I love it.
I like it the way it is.
'Cause it's Witchcast.
Do my computer.
Arise, computer.
I call you forth, Apple.